Why do I have so much stuff? Sometimes I rearrange where I sit in my room so I don't have to make my bed. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm super excited to be with you this week. I've had a little bit of a brain block thing trying to figure out what I wanted to film for you guys tonight. But here we are. And I think I've come up with something that I think you guys will enjoy. Okay, so the holidays are rapidly approaching, and everybody knows that with holidays comes travel. For about 3 weekends out of this last month, I have been out of town over the weekend, so I decided to put together a little kit thing of what I bring when I go out of town. And with holiday season, traveling is going to happen a lot. My grandparents live within the St. Louis area, which is about 9 hours away from where we live, and that's where we always spend Christmas. So I'm pretty good at knowing exactly what I need for however long I'm going to be there. So I put together a kit. I'm going to try to not make this video a half hour long, but wish me luck. So let's get started. Oh, and by the way, I've become festive with holiday smelling candles. Do you see the festive? See the festive. Okay, so this adorable little container I got for Christmas like years ago, and I believe my aunt had put some cutesy girly stuff in it, but I don't honestly remember. I just kind of use it when I'm like staying places longer, because it's a good way to keep all of my stuff contained in one spot without taking over the entire bathroom, as I can tend to do. Thumbs up if you're with me on that one. Okay, so to start with my absolute essentials here. In this little caddy, I have my toothpaste, my toothbrush, acne medicine, my EOS ball, a disposable razor, a little makeup removing sponge, some body wash. This is the White Shoulders brand. My mom always gets the perfume that comes with it, and so I can't really use this one very seriously without thinking about my mom, but it is nice to have. I also have another one in here, but it's running low. It's just a fresh dial scent. I have Clear Proof by Mary Kay acne medication cleansing, and my comb with the wide teeth on this end and the small teeth on this end. This is how I brush my hair majority of the time. I don't usually use hairbrushes just because my hair is getting longer, and I like combs better because it helps keep my hair in a healthy, defrazzled state. I like to reuse old Bath & Body Works lotion containers because it works really well to just refill it with your conditioner or shampoo. This is my conditioner. It is the Shea Butter and Almond conditioner from the Suave Naturals collection that I talked about in my favorites video. And this is the shampoo. It's the Rosemary and Mint, just in a little travel container. Also in here, I have my Stellar Gaze Pacifica mascara and my foundation and powder brush. Also falling under the essentials category, I have my deodorant, which is Vava Vanilla from Secret, my perfume, Wild Madagascar Vanilla, I'm sensing a theme, from Bath & Body Works, and my Frosted Wonderland moisturizing lotion from Bath & Body Works. I have my Hair Assurance Heat Protectant Spray because I use this after every shower and every time that I'm going to curl or straighten my hair, and it's just become so much of a habit now of using this that it's just an essential that has to come with me. Honestly, I can tell a major difference in my hair of using it over these last 4 months, and some sort of spray like this is not a terrible idea, especially if you are prone to use heat on your hair. I like to bring my own washcloth with me just because most of the time I will use this to wipe any excess makeup off of the back of my hand or off of a container before I put it back in my bag. And I always feel bad about getting makeup on somebody else's washcloth, especially because my grandma has bright white, clean, pure washcloths, and I feel really bad about using them because they're so pretty. But I carry my own, usually in a dark color, and it just rolls up and goes inside my travel case pretty easily. I found this hack on Pinterest ages ago, and it's just bobby pins in a Tic Tac container. So this comes with me almost everywhere, and I have a small case that has hair ties in it, but I think that's in a bag somewhere, so I don't actually have that in my thing. But bobby pins and hair ties are a massive plus, a necessity with me. I'm always messing with my hair, changing my hair up from day to day, and I always want to make sure that I'm going to be able to have bobby pins to do whatever I want to do when I'm gone. Because you never know how many nights you shower and go to bed and you wake up and you look like Medusa, and something needs to happen because you can't just wear your hair down. I also carry an alligator clip with me. Most of the time I use this to help section off my hair as I'm going to straighten it or curl it, but as it's getting longer, I found that I'm super willing, just especially around the house, to just throw it up into a bun and clip it there. And I never used to do this a lot when I was younger, but now having long hair again, and it's getting my shirt wet, it's getting everything wet, and for me, if I'm going to do something, it's just easier to clip it up rather than trying to put it into a ponytail. Moving on to the more makeup side of things that I consider essential, I have my Neutrogena makeup removing wipes, and I love these, but I wish the packaging was more like baby wipes, because this, I don't know if you can tell, but it's taped around the edges so that these last couple wipes that are in here aren't going to dry out. But this is definitely my favorite brand of makeup removing wipes. If you have a brand that you think works better, let me know down below, and I'm totally up for trying anything new. But so far, these are the ones that I found that take the makeup off the best and leave my skin feeling clean but not oily. Starting with the base, my Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse Foundation. I use this most of the time, and now light is like the perfect shade for my skin tone, but this is at my absolute lightest for fall and winter, and for summer I need something quite a bit darker because I do get quite a bit of a tan. Most of the time, to deal with the whole tan situation and just to set my foundation, I have a Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation. That this is super light to medium coverage, so I don't feel bad about packing that on as well, because it just kind of sets it, but it's not cake-faced necessarily. This is an Ivory 2. So my sad little knockoff beauty blender, I've been meaning to purchase a better one for a while now, but I have, obviously by my favorites videos, I have yet to have a massive haul. Hopefully within the next couple months I will be able to. I've been really looking into the Real Technique sponges because I've heard so many great things about them from Jaclyn Hill and some friends of mine and other YouTubers that I watch, and just I think general consensus is that a lot of people like them almost better than the general beauty blender because of their shape. And I think that I would greatly enjoy that, just because I can never find how exactly I need to squish this to get it to match the curves of my face. My sad little e.l.f. eyebrow palette comes with me everywhere, and as you can see, I have hit massive pan on the gel, and I made a small dent in the powder, but I don't know if you can really tell. Definitely something that I'm going to repurchase here soon as I use up the last little bit of this. Eyebrow products, I never was really big into them because I've always had super natural brows. But before prom last year, I was like, you know, I should probably look into a brow product. I'd been filling them in with some light powder. Light as in, I've been filling them in with some powder that matched them, but after trying the gel, I definitely like that better. I think it stays put longer. I don't have to worry about weird brow fallout. And I really like e.l.f.'s consistency of it. So one that I have in here right now as far as my eyeshadows is the Glam Cosmetics Walk of Fame Quad. I don't always bring eyeshadow with me, actually. It's kind of it's there in case I absolutely want it, but most of the time I don't end up using it kind of thing. I'm definitely more of an eyeliner kind of girl than a shadow kind of girl, but I am branching out and trying, and sometimes I really like it, and some Sundays, like on a weekend, I'm like, yeah, I want to look good, and I put on my eyeshadow, I'm like, man, I look good. And then sometimes I'm like, you know, a wing will suffice. I promise we're getting closer to the end of this. My CoverGirl Blush and Rose Cheekers, Rock and Rose Cheekers blush. I have no words about how much I love this blush. It's probably some of the best. It's one of the best shades because you can pack it on and make it like super dark, like dancer stage blush. At the same time, it can be super light and just be like, oh, is she blushing? I don't know. Speaking of eyeliner, I have my very sad broken capped e.l.f. eyeliner. I was not so sure of this product when I bought it. I was like, I don't know. But the more I use it, the more I end up enjoying it. And honestly, I almost like CoverGirl eyeliner, which I've been using religiously since I was allowed to wear makeup. I carry two different concealers with me, one in medium and one in fair. Medium is my darkest and fair is my lightest. Most of the time I mix them together. I don't use concealer as much anymore now that I started using a liquid foundation because I just use that as most of my concealer. But for those times that I have super bad trouble, acne, or to highlight the arch of my brow or to contour a little bit when I'm a little paler, I love the CoverGirl sticks. They're kind of a moussey effect. And last but not least, I have an e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick. This one is called Party in LaBeouf, and it's a gorgeous nude color. When I bought it, I thought that it was going to be a little bit more pink than it actually turned out to be, but I still like it. I like to layer it with a tinted lip gloss or something like that, and it kind of mellows it out for a look. A lot of the times on weekends, especially if I'm going to a party or going to church or whatever, I like to feel put together, and a simple way to do that is with a nude lipstick that I can just put over a tinted lip gloss, and I just feel really put together and really polished, and it makes me happy. Last but very not least is my eyelash curler. I used to curl my eyelashes every day religiously, and then I started wearing falsies a little bit more and then stopped curling my eyelashes as much, and now I don't think about it all the time, but if I'm away and like this is in my cosmetic bag, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. But if I'm at home and it's just like sitting in my little cup, I'm like, no. So I don't know what the logic on that is. Maybe that it's just like there, so it's something that I grab for. Okay, so that is everything that I consider an essential or a favorite while I'm traveling, and it kind of gives you guys a little bit more into my everyday weekend looks, and I hope you really enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already following me. I post videos every Wednesday, and let me know down below what you guys want to see. I'm totally willing to do pretty much anything. Reviews, hauls, whatever. I desperately need to go shopping, But just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'm up for doing it. As always, you guys, stay beautiful.